All right, fam. I see you. You see me. What's happening? How y'all doing today? Welcome back. It's your boy D, right? Welcome to D's Daily DD. You already know. To the new subscribers, shout out to y'all. Thank you again, right? We're growing the family. So what's up, family? How was your weekend? I hope you had a good one. I definitely had a relaxing one, and well, not super relaxing, but I got to finish what I needed to do, right? Which was the Christmas shopping and gift wrapping and all that. Because Christmas is coming up in a few days. So yeah, today is a Monday, December 20th, guys, I believe, right? So the market was pretty scary, right? The overall market. And AMC is looking good, right? So it was up 1.89%, it looks like, okay? And then let's just go and look over the Dow. The Dow was down 433 points. All right, so maybe it could be a negative beta coming into play, right? We've talked about that, right? And other channels have talked about it over and over. How AMC and GameStop, because there's so much shorts there that they need to close out. That this thing, when the rest of the market is going down, these stocks tend to go up. And yeah, guys, I am just like so psyched. I have to show you what I see with AMC, guys. It's looking like the bullish setup, the MOAS setup that we have been waiting for, that we're looking for. And I will point those things out, okay? We're also going to go over Lucid, guys. I got a good article, some good information right on Lucid for sure. That's important. We got Bitfarms as well and Loopring, all right, guys? So yes, this is what we've been waiting for, I think. So let's get into it, all right? Bada boom right here. And the first thing, guys, that we're gonna start off with is the news about the Spider-Man movie, all right? So whoa, Nelly, I'm gonna read this tweet out. An exclamation of surprise and astonishment, especially when something is more intense than the one expected. Sony Pictures just updated the Spider-Man numbers to 260 million. Now the second biggest movie opening of all time. What's going down? Yeah, so in pre-market, AMC was just tanking. It went down like -5%. I'm like, these guys do not give up, right? They're trapped and they're desperate. The whole move, the shorting they did in the past couple weeks, man. That's, to me, just looks, and it's just my opinion, guys, but it just looks like they're desperate, all right? So yeah, he announced that, so much bullish news. This too. Did you see our attendance number thanks to Sony Pictures Spider-Man? More than 7 million guests Thursday to Sunday AMC globally, right? So I'm going to go also point out this article that I have over here. This one right here, okay? So this one, now you see the media turning, right? It's just because now, oh gosh, they're making money. They're so busy, right? AMC Theater sells more than 7 million tickets for showtimes Thursday through Sunday globally. Sets its post reopening single day attendance record in the US on Thursday, and sets a new record again on Friday, and sets again a new record on Saturday, guys. So they broke 3 records in a row right there, all right? All in the same weekend. All right, so tell me what the shorts have left, guys. Like, if their next earnings report is in March, right? So March 9th, guys. I basically give them until then to get out of their position, because if AMC releases profitable numbers in that earnings report, guys, tell me what the shorts have left. All this money, all this revenue, right, that is coming in now, guys, it's going to show up, in that report, because it's always delayed, right? So it would be the Q1 would represent the Q4 earnings and all that, right? So yeah, they're just talking about AMC sold 7 million tickets globally, guys. All right. So just wait for the news that's gonna come out, right? Let's see if this thing can globally, as far as just the whole movie, pass $1 billion in revenue, right? That is also possible. And yeah, it's just now it's giving them a bullish, outlook. So there's that one. I also want to talk about, and I'm gonna put all these links down below in the description, right? But right here, Spider-Man No Way Home has set the second biggest box office opening ever, and that's, I think, a picture of AMC right there, right? And yeah, so there's a bunch of articles right now, right? It's just blowing up. And man, when we came out the gate this morning, we jumped all the way to 3054. I thought we were gonna break that 3050, barrier. Right now, we see volume 2978, guys. But I will point out in the charts right now what I see. All right. And yeah, if you want to take a look at this, but in terms of recent box office returns, it only took 1 day for the film to become the highest grossing opening of any movie during the pandemic. And it took only one weekend for No Way Home to become the highest grossing film in 2021. Woo! And then we got The Matrix coming out next weekend too, guys. It's about to get nasty, guys. So trust me, it's coming. The opening was also the best of the month for December, the Spider-Man franchise, and for Sony Pictures, guys. Oh, so far this has made 600 million globally, according to Sony. All right, so this is just bullish news. So it would not make sense right now for the stock to go down at all, right? When you know that AMC is making money this weekend and this coming week and so on, right? Coming. And this freaking right here, this is gold right here, guys. He sounds so confident. I can't play it for you guys, but I'm gonna link it down below, right? You guys gotta watch this. It's only a few minutes, but man, this guy's an idiot. I hate his voice too. It's just so squeaky, right? And he's trying to kind of downplay him, right? But there's just no way that he can. I mean, we all know who this is. But yeah, CEO Adam was talking on there today, and he's really, really optimistic and bullish, and kind of giving us a hint, guys, like they're making some crazy numbers right now, right? He was talking about how they had $2 billion in the bank right now, right? Chilling. And then, all right, let's get to the technicals real quick, because what I need to point out, guys, is again, like, I love looking at the volume charts here, because look at this pattern, right? So remember we had the big red day, and then a big green day. Now it's turning green, and the volume is kicking in, guys, right? So I'm going to take you back down. Like I always point this out, right? This is what you need to notice if you're bullish. So yeah, right around this time, you see this big day here, and then it kind of calms down. And then what comes, right? So the big volume starts pushing, guys. Like big days start hitting. Okay. And that's what all the YouTubers, right? You got Rico, you got Trey, you got, who else charts? David Marino Jr., right? These guys, like, of course, they're good at charting. And they're seeing the same things that I see, right? And when I've been talking about the volume kick for a minute now, but I think we're like, not just because of this, but because of this, guys, right? So this was my screenshot on my thumbnail on Friday, okay, for my last video. And what I noticed is these little sections here, right? It's the same thing right now, right, where we're in. And this is crazy, guys. I haven't changed anything. I drew this out the other day, right? So I'm just following it because my guideline was that 2850 area. That's what I wanted to see, to make it all the way up there. And we're at 2971, so I'm completely happy with where we're at right now, guys. And it's following this, right? What I expect to see is maybe one more push tomorrow, and then maybe Wednesday. It could all happen tomorrow to maybe push. It comes down depending on the volume too. And then it's just going to hopefully, break this barrier. But I need to adjust this, watch. I don't think it's just going to shoot straight up. I mean, unless it's literally this move right here. But this took like it's probably like 2 days, right, for the whole move. Boom. So I'm going to bring this down just a tad. And what I expect to see now is this. Yeah, okay. I think it's going to go there. And then I'm going to grab another poly. See if it'll let me draw here. Yeah. I need another poly. And because of this resistance here, right, you see all this trading action, guys. I could see it just coming, hitting there and bouncing back off the top of this, and then we start going. Okay, that's just my honest opinion, guys. Not only this, right? So we have this that's following right now. We have this nice setup here. The volume is following as well, guys. That's what we want to see. We see volume. This is what's going to push it way higher. Okay. Now you see this George W here. This is a double touch. Now we're going on our way back up. Remember, I was pointing this out when it was all the way down here, guys. I started saying the RSI, it can't really go any lower, right? And the shorts already lost a lot of money. I'm sure there's a lot of them that got in at $24, $23, right? Thinking that it was going to drop below 20. And what happened? They're negative now, right? Because the price is at 29, 30 bucks. We're trying to pass 30 bucks right now. Okay, I'm going to take this back. And the MACD, guys. Oh, the MACD, look at this. It's crossing, guys. Like, I got a call, right? $36 call today. Yeah, 36 for January 7th. Not financial advice. That's just what I picked up because I think this thing is just, the setup is nasty here, guys. This is a bullish setup. We have multiple indicators telling us This is expect to see some green here, right? That's what I'm seeing right here. So not only that, let's go back over here. Volume, like I said, was 66 million, a little above the average, but what we want to see is 80 million, 100 million or higher, right? That's what I want to see is definitely a lot more volume to start pushing this thing. Look at how high the volume has gotten before, right? That's what we want to see, that spike that just pushes through, right? Takes us to the moon, guys, where everyone wants to go, right? Let's look at the order flow. Let's see just what that looks like today. Let's see, short interest. Never. So 226 versus 0.99, 238 versus 257, 83 small versus 90. Man, what's going on with retail, guys? The setup is here and there's people selling right here, right? So that's what that's saying. But we have 323 versus 348, but we still had a green day, which is just what you want to see. All right, so let's zoom in, just take a look at the daily chart. And what I want to point out, guys, is this resistance here, the 2850, right? We first had it as resistance, now we're using it as support. What that means is that, right, when we had this rip, bam, we got shot down on the first one. But then check this out: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 touch points there at that 2850. And it seems like we locked it in right here, right? So I really don't expect us to dip below this at this point. We have more bullish momentum. We have this trend, this uptrend now, right? What you want to do is grab this, push it up, get the touch points. You're showing an uptrend. And then what I also want to show you guys is the Fibonacci, right? So it's an extension. When it's an extension, you're talking about a price rip that went up. Oh, what happened here? Okay, so you take the high, and then you actually, right, I'm gonna switch it up. Trash out. Okay, drawings, Fibonacci extension. Let's get it. Bottom, the top, and the bottom of the move. All right, that's how you set it up. And let me zoom out a little bit. So right now you see how perfect it went through these channels. Look, it touched there, came back down, bounced, right? Okay, that's what this is for. It's gonna tell you the indicators, the EMAs too, right? And then you see this rip to the top. So now I expect to see this bounce, and we're gonna try to see, but that's in the small picture, okay? Remember I pointed out what I expect to see in the daily, because this setup is just nasty, right? The candle right here today was green. But we'll see. We'll have to see if this is a head and shoulders, right? This is what Rico has been pointing out as well. You know, I believe we're in this head and shoulders because we bounced off of there, and now we expect to see this breakthrough of this overall master downtrend line, okay? And I hope we can break it, guys. If we do, strap in, guys. Strap in. These things are so hard, right? I think they're gonna cut through my jacket right now, man. Sheesh. Okay, this is the cleaner chart, right? It's just the same AMC chart, guys. Bam, big candle, green, big candle, green. Okay, this is why I'm jacked, guys. This picture right here, this moment right here. We've already made it through this nasty. You know, remember I pointed out this dip makes sense if we want to see this huge rip. Okay. It makes sense, guys. So just hang in there, all right? Just hang in there. It's coming. It's coming. All right, that's all I got for AMC, I believe. Actually, one last thing was the options. This is the other part that's nice, right? So they're using these shares now. They weren't using them. They weren't touching them. Now they're using them, right? They're probably out of the ones in the ETF to short us, and the price is rising. So they're in trouble, in my opinion. Not a financial advisor, guys. 21,000 calls in the money, and it's only Monday. Right? And then look at what we have here. Not only do we have all these that could run in the money, because these are already only 10,000 versus 87,000 on the put side, but right here as well. And so January 21st, these are already in the money. Look at all this gas that we have in there, guys. That's a lot of potential for the moves that we could be making here, guys. All right, so that's all right. That's all I got for AMC. Okay, let's go to Lucid right here quickly. What I want to show you guys is that, you know, unfortunately it broke this trend line. All right, this was the other trend line I was looking at, and it's just not making it back. So I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, guys. Right now, Lucid, with what's going on right now and the supply chains and all that stuff, I could see some short-term downtrend, right? At least to this level. the $33 level. That's why I have the Fibonacci here, you know, but there was a lot of trading action here, so I could see it catching support. And if we do see bullish momentum, you know, who knows? It could also just go the other way tomorrow. Say there's, you know, Santa Claus rally that starts and whatnot, and boom, you see it might move up. But right now, guys, to be honest, in the short term, I'm seeing some down price action. There's just this big down 1, 2, 3. Usually it's a 3 bounce. So 1, 2, 3, and then I could see it bouncing this way. Okay, that's just what I'm seeing right now on the chart. The volume was only 38 million, 76 million is the average right there. So you're talking about 37 versus, well, there was a lot of large orders today. Let's say 135 versus 147 medium. There was more selling, and then 115 versus 140. So the medium and the small were selling, but the big institutions were picking up orders, all right, or shares. So yeah, I don't really have, you know, it just looked pretty weak today. You just see a lot of downside action, guys, right now, right? And bulls had been keeping it at 40, right? But it's just, it needs more volume right now in order to make its way up, because there's just a lot of down pressure. And there is so 37.99, and it was a negative 5% day, right? And then let me go show you this article here from the Motley Fool. You know, they're fools sometimes, but this girl actually wrote a really nice article for it. Even though the title looks kind of bearish, it says why it crashed today, right? It's saying that it went down, whatever. But she's saying, you know, it's basically going to just have some short term, you know, turbulence as well, because there was a analyst who gave it a $38 fair value price, right? So I think he had it at 40. Now he lowered it to 38. So whoever this is right here, this analyst, it looks like it's maybe 2 of them, and they started coverage on Lucid with a fair value of 38. And then not surprising to see, right, that, you know, it was down a little bit today, guys. So it's the best in class, but what got their attention is these things right here. You know, vertical integration. Lucid builds its own batteries and powertrains in-house, and that's what I've been saying. That's why they have more chance for revenue, not just on the cars. Okay, and they have a clean sheet strategy that should boost margins as Lucid scales in production, right? So you just have to remember, guys, this is a long-term investment, right? This is where you want to be, in my opinion, just picking up shares, you know, accumulating, having as many shares as you can, and buying the dips, because, you know, once this thing turns around, guys, they're going to be, you know, looking good. And of course, I'm going to put this link down below. It's just, you know, comparing it to Neo, because they had a huge pop too when they went, and then it's cooled off quite a lot. And what I just want to point out, though, is right here. So yes, in the near term, hiccups are just that, near term, right? And they shouldn't affect your investing thesis for Lucid stock, for the matter, for the long term, right? Because the fair value base is a bearish case of $12 a share, but a bullish case as high as $83 a share. So they're saying the high right now, they're saying, right, it could go up to $83. The low is 12, and it's trading right in the middle, right? $30-$40 right there. So it's 50-50, right? A lot of bulls, a lot of bears on Lucid right now. But that's just normal, guys. And like I said, if you're an investor, if you're going for the long haul, then this is just when you're just picking up shares, and you're gonna wait, you know, 5 years or so, 3 to 5 years at least, to see that a good return, right? I don't expect it to, because it's not a highly shorted stock either. I don't believe. I've looked at the numbers before, so I don't really think there's a chance for a short squeeze, really. All right, so yeah, that's all I got for Lucid, guys. Next, let's just talk about Bitfarms. You know, man, this thing is just looking weaker and weaker, right? It sucks because it was on such a good trend, you know, just busting through, making moves, and then it broke down because the whole market and the crypto market broke down, right? And just started making its way down. Now it's low volume again. I don't think there's too much attention right now. I haven't seen any news come out for this, right? So unfortunately right now it's just, you know, showing some weakness. We can look at the order flow here real quick. Not much going on. 4 and 4, 0, 0, right? Institutions are out, I believe, right now. That's why you see the dramatic price. And you just got to wait until next year until we get this crypto run come back, right? The bull market. And then 291 versus 297, 111. So more selling, yeah, 1.20. More selling going on, and that's why you still see this downtrend, guys. So yeah, like I said, I don't have news on it right now currently. You know, just it went down -3%, almost 4%, and we're sitting at $4.55. Okay. So checking in on that, and now let's move on to Loopring right quick. It's hovering here at this $2 level, guys. You know, as we can see, it's lost a little bit of its market cap. It's sitting at 2.7 billion. Very low volume compared to, because we've seen a billion in volume before, and this is just good to see as well, because that tells you that people are holding their crypto. Okay, 24 days now, and 53% buys and 47% sells in the last 24 hours. And the all-time high in the volume was 1.7 billion, I believe. That's what the volume is. And yeah, I mean, I am happy to see that it's holding this level, but it is getting to a crucial point, guys, where we need to see some volume come in, a bounce, okay? Because this is looking down right now, right? And what I'm talking about is on this chart. It's literally on this line right here. This is what I have to point out, right? It broke even through all this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, all these touch points here. It broke through, and now it's bouncing. Hopefully, gonna make its way back up, guys. That's what we want to see. If you're bullish on this, you know, they're just been a little bit quiet. I do have something to show you on their Twitter real quick, but yeah, check this out. I mean, it's on the master trend line there, and let's move on to the Twitter real quick. So what they did was they did an update to the system, guys, and an upgrade. Okay, that's why I think they've been kind of low key. But right here, this upgrade will take place in 14 hours. As the scale of users grows on Loopring, Loopring Relayer needs to be expanded and upgraded to better serve the new users. That's why they were doing it. And then you have the upgrade is now complete. Okay, so that was 13 hours ago. And thank you. They were just thanking everybody for their patience. And yeah, that's the good news for sure, right? So they're always looking to get better, making upgrades and so on. That's why I'm telling you, I'm bullish on them. I expect to see a lot happen with this crypto company, and the NFT marketplace they're going to bring is going to be freaking awesome, guys. You know, that's what I believe, especially because the facts that I pointed out, that, you know, OpenSea controls 97% of the total NFT volume right now, guys. So there's a lot of potential there for them. Right, so there's a lot of potential for Loopring to gain market share as soon as they come in. And as always, guys, you know, thank you. That's the best, the latest information that I have for you guys. Thanks for tuning in, for coming back and spending your time with me wherever you are right now, right? I know it's a busy time, and yeah, I hope to get you going on your day. And of course, I hope you have a good one, all right? So I'll catch you in tomorrow's video, guys, and stay bullish, all right? Stay apish. Let's get it.